All right. Well, Seth certainly ready, I suppose, as referee Colton checks Seth.
I think he felt some in that pocket for a second, but probably
Well, I mean,
twice.
the kid, he's not like, he can't afford wrestling gear yet. He's basically brand new. So
You know why he can't afford wrestling gear? Because he ain't a real wrestler. This dude was somebody who was literally said, hey, you look like you can do something. Why don't you come on over? That's how that happened.
You're just jealous that Seth was chosen instead of you. I know that's the really
No,
case.
I do the best job ever on this microphone right here. I carry you every single show, so I really don't need to worry about getting in the ring to carry somebody or a show either. I can do that right here on commentary.
Well, let's see what it is that Seth has to offer. As
he has a big task against Richie Adams.
He does. There's no doubt as Adams taking over on that left arm. I'll be honest, I really don't know what level of training, if any, that Seth, well, apparently he's being led around here. What level of training that Seth has done in the 2 months since he was given the opportunity of a lifetime?
Well, I actually can help you on that. I know exactly how he was trained.
Okay.
He comes straight from the dojo of Serta Couch. Where he came from, he was known as the Couch Potato.
Okay.
I'm telling you, there's been so many stories about it. I heard so many different things from so many people that he would literally turn on the TV to whatever wrestling program, and he just loved sitting on that couch, imagining he could do this. And then he came to a WFC show, and by God.
Well, and by God, he was victorious in that first match. So.
Was he victorious or was his partner?
The record shows that there was a tag team match, and yes, it was not him who got the pin, but still, the victory goes to him.
He just happened to be on a winning team. He did not win the match.
If a 12-year-old kid can be a tag team champion, then Seth can win a match.
We don't need to talk about history like that.
Fair enough. As Seth interlocking the fingers there.
Looks like they're trying to go for a test of strength here.
This will be interesting because I would say that Richie Adams is not exactly a power wrestler, but he may have a power advantage here over Seth. We don't know a lot. Well, look at this.
What?
Look at this. And Adams' shoulders down there for a 1 count. As Adams back up now, going to try to force Seth over. Look at the bridge here by Seth. Oh. Wow. And Adams trying to force them with the knee down in the midsection and not really getting too far there.
I guess
Adams now going to break that up, going to go back to the chain, which was successful for him. A nice leg sweep there. Takes Adams down. Lateral press, but only down for 1. And Seth rolling over to his stomach, which is good. And, he knows that he can't be pinned if he's not on his shoulders. But Adams now wrenching that arm back. Going to try to manipulate the joint, manipulate the fingers. Oh, going to grab for a leg, maybe go for like a bow and arrow.
I think that's exactly what he's going for here. And this is what the Viceroy is all about just torturing the opponents, old school style. And now look at that, just hooking in right there deep with that arm and just trying to make Seth submit here.
Adams maintaining control of that left arm as Seth going to the ropes. Really the only way that he can find to break away, and of course not a clean break from Richie Adams. And Seth out of the way as Adams charges in. Seth with a diving splash in the corner. Seth now going to shoot him off, try to shoot him off with an Irish whip, and Adams having none of that.
And this is what happens when you have a novice against a veteran. The man who was literally picked from the front row, as Tuck Davian said.
As Adams rolls him over, hooks the leg, and this time with a 2 count.
The thing is that if Seth loses this matchup, he's not going to be able to go back to his home because the front row's sold out tonight.
A little stumble there from Seth, but he recovers. Oh, wow! Tornado clothesline. And Seth try it again. This time Adams blocks it.
You're going to learn, kid, that you don't go for the same thing twice.
Oh!
Just snap the arm and the neck back. Adams, I think, has this well in hand.
Adams hooks the far leg, but is not able to secure the pin.
I cannot believe there's people that actually hope this kid wins.
Well, I mean, he was out there with them. I'm sure that, in the months that he sat out here, he cultivated some friendships. You, of course, not really knowing what friends are all about.
No, friends are overrated. Unless your name is Monica, Chandler, Rachel, Phoebe, Ross, I don't need to have any friends.
You forgot Joey, but that's okay. He was the only one to get his own show. Anyway, Adams.
And that got canceled, too.
Adams with the European uppercut. And follow up there again in the corner. I have to say, no matter what the outcome here,
you're impressed with this kid?
I'm impressed with the fact that Adams has not been able to beat him as quickly as I think you were expecting him to. Seth has held on here. We're over 5 minutes into this match, and Seth drove.
You could hold on for 5 minutes. I don't know why you think that's something to be impressed about.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've been around a lot longer than Seth has as well.
Oh, so you're saying that, you have experience.
Well, yeah, I've never denied that.
Okay. Well, all I'm saying is this kid has next to none.
Yeah, and look where he is right now as he's mounted up on Richie Adams, driving the fists down on the forehead. And listen to this crowd counting along with Seth.
No, they are.
Oh!
Smack down goes that fan known as Seth. Follow up
Adams
number 2.
Again, not able to secure the pin.
But that's all right because Adams, he knows what he needs to do to stay right on top and does just that. That running European uppercut that we have seen many a times. A trademark maneuver of Sir Richie.
Oh, look at that! Well, Seth firing up and firing back. Seth off the ropes. Shoulder tackle, down goes Adams. Adams looking for some sort of assistance. But there's no Dutch Hagen, there's no Gary Poppins, there's no Richard Pierce. He's out here on his own, and there's a leg drop across the face. And he got a 2 count. Seth got a 2 count on Richie Adams.
Then stop celebrating like he just won the thing. It's a 2 count.
And Seth now going to try the inverted DDT.
Yeah, you showboated a little too long to your fellow audience members.
I can't deny that. He took too long. Wow.
Caught him with the vicious cutter, and it's academically over. And there would be no other person I would think would walk away from this matchup than Richie Adams as the victor.
And Adams just
disposes of the trash.
Unceremoniously dumping Seth out of the ring.
You can say what it was. He got rid of the fan.